There's an ICO trading strategy that a lot of veteran traders use. What they'll do is if they can buy the token really, really low pre-market, then sometimes during price discovery, especially if a coin gets listed on crypto exchange called Poloniex, oftentimes the market makers will set a really, really high price on Poloniex to attract traders and liquidity to the exchange. And oftentimes it's a race to sell high during price discovery. I've seen coins or tokens selling for 4 times the pre-market value on opening day and price discovery. So a lot of times these projects will start off, you'll look on the charts and you'll see a big red candle as it comes crashing down as traders basically just sell into the order books to lock in profit, right? Because why wouldn't you if you can get 3 or 4 times the value of the token during price discovery? So generally it's a race to sell high. So naturally you want to sell higher. If for some reason during price discovery the price isn't higher, then it's probably worth holding on to the token until the market has time to mature. Now, you can play both sides of that. So not only can you sell high if you're first to market and get a profit and lock in profit, but you can take that profit and then you can stack a bunch of low orders, buy orders on the books, right? Because oftentimes when people sell, it'll get exaggerated and sometimes it even drops below the pre-market price and then it bounces, right? So you could sell high, catch on the bounce, and then basically, sell on the bounce, buy on the bounce and then sell or buy on the dump and then sell on the bounce. So this is a strategy. Obviously, you're going to be racing other traders to be able to do something similar, and you have to deal with other variables such as, access to your wallet, access to the exchange. Sometimes people even DDoS attack the network or the wallets to prevent other people from doing it. So you see a lot of shenanigans during price discovery sometimes, and you have to wait for the confirmation times and all that kind of stuff. So it generally is a race. And you could also scale out in increments. You don't necessarily have to sell all at once. I mean, sometimes you might think you're selling high and it could go higher, especially on the bounce, right? It's kind of difficult to determine where the exact top will be on the bounce. So you can just kind of take a middle path and sell in increments. So let me give you an example of what price discovery looks like during one of these ICOs. So this project is called Lisk. This was an ICO that I participated in and made some money on. The price of the pre-market price was 0.00018 was the pre-market price. So as you can see, the market went up a lot higher than that during price discovery. So for example, it started off 500% above the pre-market price, right? And it even crashed below the pre-market price, as you can see here. So if you were lucky and you got in early on the opening, you could have sold at 500% or whatever percentage you managed to sell at, and then you could have bought back in at close to that price or lower, and then it bounced. From that point it went even higher, and you could say that it went up about from the bottom to the top. It went up a lot. It's showing 40,000%. So obviously, you're not going to nail exact bottoms and tops, right? You might just get the meat of the trade. So this was definitely an exaggerated market. And as you can see here, there was also a secondary bounce right here. So lots of volume at the time. I remember it had a ton of trading volume. And then since then, this market has just kind of fizzled out, right? You can see it was just bear trending downwards, making lower highs. Right? So really all the action was on price discovery for this market. And so that's where it was most profitable. Did it make a good long-term store value? Well, right now you can see that it's below ICO price. Now, obviously, at some point, this market can reverse, but most of the action was during the first couple of days.